So if you put your hook on, you're going to need another piece of string, not necessarily a long one. This isn't going to use too much string. And it depends on where you want your earring to hang. If you want it to hang this way, if you want it to hang this way. From like this, for instance, you could have put your hook here on top. So it's just preference of how you want your earring to hang. So for this one, I do like to hide the knot again. So I'll come into the inside here in the pelham where you can't see my knot. You're going to come up through one bead. Add a couple beads on. I always do 4 beads. You can do a couple more if you want on each side, or one more on each side. There's no rule, or just make sure when you're putting this on that you're not putting it on this way and the back of your earring will be the front. So just take a quick look, make sure that you're putting the hook on the right way, because I've totally done that before and it's not very cool. Go down. You're going to skip your one bead that's standing up, and you're going to go down the next one over, and it's going to secure down. And now you are free to, oopsie, that fell off. Probably good to get some pliers and close up these little, because you don't want to lose your earring. That'd be horrible. I like to jump to the other side and go back around it again. We'll go up through all the beads again. Doesn't matter if you work right to left, just as long as the hook is on there. And if you really want to, you can go around it again. I don't think these beads will give you any troubles. So it's on there. And I'm going to try and hide the knot. Give it a good little tug, because you do not want this loose. And like I said, it might be easier to have somebody hold your earring while you tie these knots, because you really want them close. And for this one, I would tie a couple few. And once you get the knot really close, your next ones will start catching it. If you can see here, and you can hear it. You can hear it catch that knot, and this one should be even a little bit closer than the last one. Chop it off so you can't see it. And there's a hook there. And I did the backwards thing, but I think it's because I re-hooked it on. So yeah, you might want to give these a little pinch. Maybe if you got pliers at home, just to pull these over and close this up really good. If you can see, there's a gap here. Oh, she's got some here. Well, what I'm going to do first is open it up. I usually turn things sideways instead of opening them completely up. Come on. I don't think I can get it back on there. I did it too tight.
You do talk to yourself when you're doing crafts, I tell you that.
That's when you start answering yourself. So you want to give a nice little close up and see that metal touch, and your earring shouldn't go nowhere. And I will show you how to put a hook on the one bead edge. So again, I'm going to start inside the comb, hide my knot nice and good. And like, I have no rules. If you want to make a Mickey Mouse and you want to put your hook here, you go right ahead. As long as you're going to wear it, you do you. So again, I'm going to put 2 on, put my hook on, I am going to close this up first just to save myself from looking cool again. Got the two more. And I'm going to go down right beside this one because there's no spacer bead. There's no sideways spacer bead. I'll put 4 on. I'm going to go in. And then I'm going to secure it. So back up all the white beads again underneath my earring hook. And back down into the pelham and back here. And of course, I'm always going to go on to the inside to hide my knot. It's tight. I got the Y shape going there. And like I said, for the hook, I like to do a few. I really don't want the hook to fall off. Or if your earring gets pulled for the string not to be on good and your hook comes flying off with your string. And all the kits also to have the little rubber stoppers, so when you put your earring on, you put the rubber stopper on and hopefully it won't slip out this way.